Felix Auger-Aliassime stands behind the Iga Stadium Hardcourt, with one hand on his hips, an expression of amazement on his face. Casper Ruud managed to get his racket over the overhead at the end of the quarterfinals on Friday at the National Bank Open, the return floating above the head of Auger-Aliassime and in the baseline. Auger-Aliassime rushed back, but his shot found a net. Nobody worked for him today. Tennis that is equivalent to slam dunk in a 6-1, 6-2 defeat that only lasts 74 minutes. The first two matches are good, some positive things, said Auger-Aliassime. I never thought it would end like this today. The sixth leading Auger-alassime entered the game without dropping a set of this week, but he came out flatly in a cloudy afternoon. Ruud, leading number 4 of Norway, wrapped the first set in 36 minutes quickly and brought a crowd of partisan out of the match. Auger-Aliassime, from Montreal, made 21 mistakes, not forced to only 8 for Ruud, who advanced to the semifinals of the Masters 1000 season. It was the perfect day for me in the office, said Ruud. Auger-Aliassime was the last Canadian left in the lottery. Ruud, who will then play number 8 Hubert Hurkacz from Poland, winners 7-6, 6-7, 6-1 over Nick Kyrgios. Auger-Aliassime hopes to become the first Canadian to reach the semifinals at the ATP Tour event since Denis Shapovalov in 2017. The last Canadian who won this tournament was Robert Bedard in 1958. Very disappointing loss of tournaments like this, and especially here, said Auger-Aliassime. Players who are not seeded are scheduled to play in the quarter-finals of the night. American T. In the match between two unseeded players, Daniel Evans from England defeated American Tommy Paul 1-6, 6-3, 6-4 to move forward. Evans will then play Pablo Carreno Busta from Spain, who beat British qualifications Jack Draper 7-6, 6-1 in the quarterfinals of the last Friday. Auger-Aliassime cannot be on its path even though it is pressed regularly from a crowd that is almost capacity. He triggered more shots than usual, and his mistakes came at a critical time. With strong forehand and backhand, two effective hands, Ruud is clinical in his attack and endlessly with pressure. Augers are forced to men him and have to be satisfied with the defensive force. Canada gave up 2 fast rest in the second set before finally holding the service to reach 1-4. To immediately lose my service game, then one more from 3 love, it feels like.